जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय गोपी जयवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
गोपी जयवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन।
यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन।
यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी।
यमुनतिरावनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी।
यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन।
यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन।
यमुना तीरवनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी।
जमुना तीरावनचारी जय कुंज बिहारी।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधा माधव श्री राधे।
जय राधा माधव, राधा माधव, राधा माधव श्री राधे।
जय गौरानिताय जय गौरनिताय।
जय गौरनिताय, जय गौरनिताय।
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद।
जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 प्रभुपाद।
जय जय श्रीपाद 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 श्रीपाद।
जय जय श्रीपाद, 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 श्रीपाद।
जय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल।
निताय गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल।
जय श्री राधा माधव भगवान की जय।
जय।
जय श्री गौर निताई की जय। जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। पतित पावन श्रीपाद महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय हो। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
नरं चैव नरोत्तमं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्।
ततो जयामुदीरयेत्।
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके
भगवते उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी।
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठकी।
Welcome everyone. Today we are going to study Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 8, Text 18 and 19. Stanadvayam chati chati krishodari samam. Stanadvayam chati krishodari samam.
स्तनद्वयं चातिक्रोशतरीसमम्
Nirantaram chandan kungako mokshitam.
निरन्तरं चन्दनकुङ्कुमिषितम्
ततस्तपो नूपुरा valgu shinjiter.
ततस्ततोऽनुपुरवल्गुसिजितर
विसर्पति हेमलते वसा बभौ.
विसर्पति हेमलते वसा बभौ।
Translation by His Divine Grace Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Her two breasts, which were symmetrical and nicely situated, were covered with sandalwood pulp and kumkum powder, and her waist was very thin. As she walked here and there, her ankle bells jingling softly, she appeared like a creeper of gold. Next sloka. Vilokayanti निर्वत्यम् आत्मनः
विलोकयन्ति निर्वद्यम् आत्मनः
पदं ध्रुवं चाव्यभिचारि सद्गुणम्.
पदं ध्रुवं चाव्यभिचारी सद्गुणम्
गन्धर्वसिद्धासुर यक्ष चारणा
गन्धर्वसिद्धसुरायक्षचारण
त्रैपिष्टपेयादिषु नानवाद् विदन्ता
त्रयपिस्तप्यादिषु नान्वा विदन्त
विलोकयन्ति निरवध्यम् आत्मनः
विलोकयन्ति निर्वद्यमात्मनः
पदं ध्रुवं चाव्यभिचारिण सद्गुणम्
पदं ध्रुवं चाव्यभिचारी सद्गुणम्
गन्धर्वसिद्धासुरय अक्षचारण
गन्धर्वसिद्धासुरयक्षचारण
त्रैपिष्टपेयादिषु नान्वविदन्ता
त्रयपिस्तपेयादिषु नान्विदान्त
Please recite.
विलोकयन्ति निर्वद्यमात्मनः
विलोकयन्ति निर्वद्यमात्मनः
पदं ध्रुवं चाव्यभिचारी सद्गुणम्
पदं ध्रुवं चाव्यभिचारणि सद्गुणम्
गन्धर्वसिद्धासुरयक्षचारण
गन्धर्वसिद्धासुर यक्षचारण
त्रयपिष्टपेयादिषु नान्विबिन्दन्त
त्रैपिष्टपेयादिषु नान्वविदन्ता. Others?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vilokayanti niravadyamaatmana
Vilokayanti niravadayam atmanah
padam dhruvam chavyabhichari sadgunam
Adam dhruvam chavyabhichari sadgunam
gandharva siddha surayaksha charana
Dharva siddha surayaksha charana
traipi stape yadishu nanva vindata
Trapishta peyadishnan vindata. Others? Anyone else? Okay. Synonyms. Vilokayanti, observing, examining. Niravadyam, without any fault. Atmanaha, for herself. Padam, position. Dhruvam, eternal. Cha, also. Avyabhichari, satgunam. Avyabhichari, satgunam. That will be without any change of qualities. Gandharva, among the inhabitants of Gandharva Loka. Siddha, the inhabitants of Siddhaloka. Asura, the demons. Yaksha, the yakshas. Charana, the inhabitants of Charana Loka. Trepishta Adishu, and among the demigods. Trepishta Adishu. No, not Anuva Vindata could accept any one of them. Translation and purport. His Divine Grace Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. While walking among the Gandharvas, Yakshas, Asuras, Siddhas, Charanas, and denizens of heaven, Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, was scrutinizingly, how do we pronounce? Was scrutinizingly scrutinizingly examining them, but she could not find anyone naturally endowed with all good qualities. None of them was devoid of faults, and therefore she could not take shelter of any of them. Please repeat. While walking among the Gandharvas,
While walking among the
While
Gandharvas,
walking among the Gandharvas,
Yakshas,
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 Asuras, Siddhas,
Asuras,
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 Siddhas,
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 Charanas,
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 and denizens of heaven,
and
and
denizens
denizens
of
denizens
of
heaven,
heaven,
of heaven,
Lakshmi Devi,
Lakshmi
Lakshmi
Devi,
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 the goddess of fortune,
the
the
goddess of
goddess
goddess
of
of
fortune,
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 was
was
scrutinizingly
was
scrutinizingly
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 examining them,
examining
examining
them,
them,
but she could not find
but
but
she
she
could
could
not
could
not
not
find
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 anyone naturally endowed
anyone
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 naturally
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 endowed
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 with all good qualities.
with
with
all
all
good
with
good
all good
qualities.
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 None of them was devoid of faults,
None of
None
None
of
them
of
them
them
was
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 devoid of
devoid of
devoid
faults,
of
faults,
faults,
and therefore she could not
and
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 therefore
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 she
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 could
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 not
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 take shelter of any of them.
take
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 shelter
shelter of
of
shelter
any
any
of
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 them.
them.
any of them.
Purport. Who will read the purport? Okay.
I will read, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhupada ki jai. Purport: the goddess of fortune Lakshmi Devi, having been generated from the ocean of milk, was the daughter of the ocean. Thus, she was allowed to select her own husband in a Swayamvara ceremony. She examined every one of the candidates, but she could not find anyone suitably qualified to be her shelter. In other words, Narayana, the natural husband of Lakshmi, cannot be superseded by anyone in this material world. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Om Gyantimirandhasya Gyananjan Shalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Saru Damodar Swami Niti Namine Namasad Bhaktamanaya Manipurut Bhavaya Cha Prabhupada Sadvani Prachar Niritayate. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Please bless me. I got to know at a very short notice that I have to speak today. So, Mata Lakshmi ki jai ho. So here the Swamvar Leela is being played. Bhagwan, uh, Bhagwan Ajit, Bhagwan Sri Hari, who has been playing the Samudra Manthan Leela. Samudra Manthan Leela is still not over. Now we're going to play the Swamvar Leela. So this is the wish of Bhagwan. Bhagwan wants to enjoy such leelas, and there is no dosh in Bhagwan if we see such desires, because Bhagwan is also Raswan. He wants to experience various nectars, Samudra Manthan Leela, Swamvar Leela. And his consort, Mata Lakshmi, she being the Ladini Shakti of Narayana, she very much understands the mood of Sriman Narayana. and she also developed the same mood. Otherwise, they are eternally related. Mata Lakshmi ji is the eternal consort of Bhagavan. But they to play, or rather they to experience these rasas, they play such lila, nar lila. Like in Sita Swambar, Mata Sita, everyone tried their hands with the strong bow of Bhagavan Shiva. What was the name of that bow? Pinaka, right? No one could even move it. But Bhagavan Sri Ram just came and picked it up like how a child picks an artificial bow sometimes. And not only he could lift it, he also was, when he was trying to put string in that process, the bow broke. So this is an eternal lila in the sense whenever Bhagavan Ram appears, Bhagavan Ram does not appear only in this universe. There are countless universes. In countless universes, across the universes, when in one universe the lila, is unmanifested, it manifests in the other universe, some other universe. There also the Swamvar takes place. There also, once again, Bhagavan Ram breaks the bow. So we don't say Ram broke the bow. We say Bhagavan Ram breaks the bow. Mata Sita selects him as her husband. So these are eternal pastimes actually. Every time it is happening eternally. Similarly, this Samudra Manthan Lila is also happening not only in this universe, in other universes also it must be happening. And Bhagwan is now both Bhagwan and his Hiladini Shakti Mata Lakshmi, they want to experience, they want to taste once again the nectar of Swamvar Lila. That is one part. Another part is that Mata Lakshmi wants to establish to everyone that how only and only Sriman Narayan is faultless. Sriman Narayan is the only faultless person among them. Sriman Narayan is the only faultless person. So, faultless means no fault. He is a person. If we remove the personality from God, that will immediately be counted as a fault. God with no personality. How can God have a form? Some people ask it. But with that interjection, with that suggestion, they are actually kind of bringing a fault. They're kind of, announcing some fault in God. How can God be a person? Which means they are saying that God has this fault of being a person and having a form, having abode, having names, having family. Here Mata Lakshmi ji is showing that God is God by very definition is faultless. So that's why in the ontological proof of Godel says, first of all, we have to define God. God means an entity with all positive qualities. And since existence is a positive quality, so therefore God must exist somewhere in this. This is a brief outline of his ontological proof. Why does God, why must God exist? Because existence is a positive quality, and non-existence is not a positive quality. And since God is defined as the abode of all positive qualities, therefore God must exist. Similarly, we can extend this proof with this God having a personality. Since having a personality is more a positive quality, and not having a positive quality is a fault. And since God is defined as a faultless entity, so God must have personality. And not only personality, God must have sentiments, emotions, a beautiful form. This is what Mata Lakshmi ji was trying to establish. Also, Mata Lakshmi was trying to establish that among all the persons standing there, only Bhagwan has got qualities which are Dhruvam, Dhruvam, and this Avyabhichari Satgunam. Dhruvam and Avyabhichari Satgunam. Dhruvam means eternal, and Avyabhichari Satgunam means without any change of qualities. So, Bhagwan is faultless. There is, and one by one in the upcoming shlokas, those various faults will be enumerated. Lakshmi ji will find one fault in this one person, another fault in another person. That's in this way implying that all these faults, there is not a tinge of any of these faults in Bhagwan Vishnu. Bhagwan Vishnu is faultless. And not only he's faultless, whatever qualities, whatever virtues Bhagwan Vishnu has, they are all Dhruvam and Avyabhichari Satgunam. They are Dhruvam, first of all, they are eternal. All the qualities of Bhagwan are eternal. Our qualities change, right? Sometimes we show proclivity emphasized by Satguna. In the next moment or in the next life, even in this life, we can show the prominence of Tamoguna or Rajoguna. We show like this. Our virtues are not eternal, but Bhagwan's virtues are eternal. Satgunam, Avyabhichari Satgunam. Satgunam means all positive qualities. Very important. All positive qualities. So, yeah, so there are actually three adjectives here. Nirvadyam. Nirvadyam means, first of all, no fault at all. And secondly, qualities which are Dhruvam and Avyabhichari Satgunam. This is how you define God. First of all, he should not have any fault, no negative quality. And secondly, he must have qualities which are Dhruvam and which are eternal and which do not show any manipulations. Very important. So Mata Lakshmi is called as Chanchal, but here we must understand the meaning of Chanchal actually. Mata Lakshmi ji is Chanchal in the sense she is meticulous. Mata Lakshmi is not Chanchal. She is always sticking to the lotus feet of Krishna. So she is very much determined. She is also having these qualities, Dhruvam, eternal, and Avyabhichari Satguna, without any change of qualities. She's not Chanchal. Because of the people's mindset and their faults, Mata Lakshmi does not stay with conditioned living entities for long. She leaves, and so therefore they see dosh in Mata Lakshmi. They say that Mata Lakshmi is Chanchal. She is restless. They will never say that it is because of their faults that Mata Lakshmi has left them. And no one in this entire creation is faultless, because there are 4 faults with conditioned living entities. First of all, his senses are limited. Then secondly, delusion. He's always in delusion. Thirdly, fourth is he's having a cheating propensity. And what is the third? I forgot. Does anyone remember? So cheating, if you remember, please let me know. The cheating propensity means everyone here is either a cheater or is cheated. So it's a great fault actually.
Mistake.
Sorry?
Committing mistake.
Committing mistake. Yes. So भगवान से कभी भी मिस्टेक नहीं हो सकती है. कभी कभी भगवान राम जो हैं, जैसे अपनी लीलाओं में deliberately he leaves some loopholes. There are no loopholes. For example, when Mata Sita is missing, Bhagwan Ram is crying. Similarly, Bhagwan Ram killed Bali, while hiding. He killed Bali from back. Thirdly, Bhagwan Ram, he renounced Mata Sita, that you may leave, please. Because Bhagwan Ram wants to give opportunities to these fault finders also. Bhagwan Ram is like is a father, is father to everyone, and father of everyone. He wants to give, various, I'm not finding the right word. Yeah, various opportunities to everyone. To devotees will definitely relish these leelas of Sita Tyag or Bali Vadh and or Bhagwan Ram Krandan. They understand it. They understand the real meaning. That's why Bhagwan says, Janma Karma Cha Me Divyam. The devotees only understand the Divya reason behind these Divya reasons. The crying of Bhagwan Ram cannot be material crying like ours. There is a divine reason. There is a very spiritual, transcendental reason behind all these leelas. So this is how devotees take these leelas, and that's how we define devotee. Devotees are those people who never find any fault in Bhagwan. Devotee means they are completely gun tumhar samjahu nij dosha, ehi sab bhati tumhar bharosa. Gun tumhar, they always see faults in Bhagwan. Sorry, they always see faults in themselves. Gun tumhar, they always see virtues in Bhagwan. Gun tumhare samjahu nij dosha, and they always see faults in themselves. In Bhagwan, they will see only virtues, and in themselves, they will see faults. Yahi sab bhati tumhar bharosa, and therefore they are always surrendered to Bhagwan. They are always, they can never find any fault in Bhagwan. Whereas others, and now in the others category, there are two kind of people. First is a category of virtuous people. They are virtuous, but they are not devotee. They're virtuous people. For them, Bhagwan is trying to tell them, the sansaric Vyakti, that the lessons of Maryada. Bhagwan is telling them that in Srimad Bhagavatam only it is written, Shukdev Goswami is saying that through the Krandan Lila, Bhagwan Ram is crying. Bhagwan Ram is actually showing that too much attachment to your spouse will definitely be the cause of such crying in the future. And by Sita Tyag, Bhagwan Ram is showing the Raj Dharma, that the first priority of a king is his praja more than his family. So in this way, Bhagwan is giving these lessons to sansari people. Sansari means materialistic people. But there are these people, there is this category of fault finders. The purpose, the very existence of their life is to just find faults in Bhagwan. So for them also, Bhagwan is giving them opportunities. Okay, here I am presenting these superficial loopholes. You just be satisfied by focusing on them, and throughout your lives you just keep saying Bhagwan Ram ne ye kar diya, Bhagwan Ram ne wo kar diya. तो इससे filtering भी हो जाती है devotees और non devotees की. Non devotees हमेशा भगवान में they always find faults. Devotees can never find faults in Bhagwan. They are always surrendered. They can never leave the lotus feet of Bhagwan. So similarly here, Mata Lakshmi ji is showing that if any such loophole is observed in Bhagwan's pastime, we must understand the divine reason behind it. So that's what we must understand. Okay. So I think I'll try to stop here. The goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, having been generated from the ocean of milk, was a daughter of the ocean. That she was allowed to select her own husband in a Swamvara ceremony, because now she's a daughter of the ocean. Actually, Mata Lakshmi ji is eternal consort of Bhagwan Vishnu. So she never left Vaikuntha, but her one form left Vaikuntha. Similarly, when Bhagwan Ram, Mata Sita was actually never kidnapped. The one expansion of Mata Sita, and sometimes people say Vedvati, she was kidnapped. Similarly, in the Sita Tyag, the eternal consort, eternal form of Mata Sita, she can never be separated from Bhagwan Ram, but one form separated. Similarly, Bhagwan Krishna, he never leaves Vrindavan, but one form, Vasudev Krishna, he left. So in this way, there are such a exchange of various rasas are happening, which is possible only by Bhagwan and his devotees. So the form stayed in Vaikuntha Loka with Bhagwan, whereas this form, she left Vaikuntha and she went in the depths of ocean. And so because she was residing in ocean, so Samudradev became her father, foster father. And now as she has emerged out, so it is customary that she must choose her husband. Swamvar, there must be some customary way, custom, not just go there and like in today's society, we have got this live-in relationship that is completely non-Vedic. So Mata Lakshmi had to choose a var for herself, and so she was, going through this swamvar routine, In the Swayamvar routine, she chose Bhagwan Vishnu only. Bhagwan Vishnu is faultless. Krishna is faultless. So here we understand one more thing, that this demigod worship, the worship of demigods, therefore is not very much recommended, because demigods are not faultless. Dhruvam Avyabhicharit, demigods are not eternal, and their rewards also are not eternal. Whatever they bless us with, that reward is not eternal. That's what in Bhagavad Gita Bhagavan says, that whatever demigods give, not only it is meager, but also it won't last forever. So people in general, they do not understand, because there are some unfortunate people who find faults in Krishna, but they don't find faults in demigods. This is a misfortune. Why? Because bewildered by the Maya Shakti. This is a bewilderment caused by Maya, and being filled with extreme lusty desires or materialistic desires. Their intelligence has completely been hijacked by Maya or subdued by Maya, and so therefore they find faults in Krishna. They will say that Bhagwan Ram himself is crying, how can he alleviate our miseries? And so therefore let us worship Indra or Surya or Bhagwan Shankar or this demigod, that demigod. तो जब bewilderment होता है तो इस तरह से जो बुद्धि है वो घूम जाती है. बुद्धि घूमने की वजह से people, they do not subscribe to the right person. They do not subscribe to the right person. यहाँ पे ध्रुवों के बारे में मुझे एक चीज बोलनी है, that Bhagwan has got some superficial what do you call, I'm not finding the word for that, some contradictory qualities. Like sometimes he gives refuge to demons also. He helps demons, and sometimes he helps demigods. Sometimes it seems that he is because of him, demons are flourishing and demigods are suffering. So all these contradictory qualities, or the contradiction in these qualities, they are resolved if we focus on the dhruvam, the unwavering qualities of Krishna. And that unwavering quality, which is not having any contradictory quality, they are 4 or 5 of them. One of them is Bhaktivatsalta. Bhaktivatsalta is that quality of Bhagwan which does not have a contradictory counterpart. And so therefore it is for the sake of Bhakta that Bhagwan sometimes won't hesitate to support demons. That is the idea. The Bhaktivatsalta is a very fixed quality, and others qualities are also fixed. It's just that Bhaktivatsalta is a king quality, others qualities are subservient qualities, or they cater to this king quality of in Bhagwan. Right. This is the idea. So the devotees, they have got faith. They have got faith in Bhagwan like this. They have got spontaneous faith. I mean, they do not have to calculate. They do not have to apply their logic. The faith is completely scribed in their heart that Bhagwan will never, deceive me. The Sakshi Gopal Mandir, the beautiful story of Sakshi Gopal is there. That how that innocent devotee was having complete faith on Gopal. And so therefore, moved by his immense faith, Gopal agreed to walk all the way from Vrindavan to other place. Bhagwan actually went from there to Kanchi. And then there was a war between Kanchi and Puri king. And King of Puri won. And so therefore, Sakshi Gopal was brought all the way from there to the place where he's standing now. And one more deity was brought, a beautiful deity of Ganapati, which is there in the in the premises of Sri Mandir itself. So we must have this complete faith in Bhagwan. Whenever we see anything bad happening to us, we must understand many things. First of all, we must understand it is our own fault. It is my own karma. Secondly, we should take that gesture as a merciful gesture of Krishna. That Bhagwan, through this merciful gesture, is trying to help me with detachment and increase my surrender. Because in helpless situation only, the surrender increases. In helpless, surrender increases. There is one friend of mine who developed stage 3 cancer. So he was kind of an atheist. So he told me, but when he developed this cancer very recently, few weeks, 1 or 2 months back, so he told me that now if you hear news like this, that you have cancer, then it's like the whole sky has fallen on you. So his world was moved. And then his chemotherapy was going on and he was suffering like anything. So he told me, because in helpless situation, the living entity, he will pray definitely. So he asked me that, are you praying enough for me? Because I'm suffering. So I said, yeah, I'm praying. Then I suggested that there is a beautiful and very powerful deity of Bhagwan Narsingha in Mayapur. So shall I do a puja for you? So he said, yeah, please proceed. So we got the puja done. Shyam Krishna Prabhu helped. And now his sessions are over and his report has come normal. So now he is taking interest. He will take interest in bhakti. So whenever such calamities fall on us, we can either react or we can be grateful to Krishna. You know, calamities means they are acts of blessings from Krishna. We should not be demotivated. We should have complete faith in faultless Krishna and take these calamities only as temporary. The real idea is purification of Atma. That is going on, whether the body is suffering or not. That is a real agenda. Okay, thank you so very much. I proceed to the next phase here.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Very nice class. Hare Krishna. Any questions
Hare
by our
Krishna.
devotees? Please raise the hand. कोई प्रश्न नहीं है लग रहा
All right. So today is Ekadashi, na?
है? Yes. There is a question by Ritvik Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandot Pranam.
Dandot Pranam.
Prabhuji, I would like to know means spontaneous devotion service. Like we have heard in Siksashtakam, Nadanam, Janam, Sundarim Kavitam, but I want to do devotion spontaneously. Can you please explain like what is spontaneous devotion service? Spontaneous or like ahituki, but something is there na Prabhuji in that.
Yeah. Spontaneous means where there is no calculation. No, there is no calculation.
Causeless, something is there, Prabhuji.
Ahatuki apratiharata.
Yeah.
That is in Bhagavatam only. It should be unmotivated and it should be uninterrupted, continuous. So therefore, Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita says, I'm not remembering the shloka, Bhagavan says to Arjun that you must have bhakti for me. But if you are not having bhakti, then you follow vidhi vidhana bhakti. Bhagavan is saying if you are not having spontaneous bhakti, then you follow the Vedhi bhakti. Vedhi bhakti means rules and regulations are there. Right now, we are following Vedhi bhakti because our bhakti is not spontaneous. There are so many material desires still. So they pop up intermittently, and so we give more importance. Most of the time, more than 99, almost 100% time, we cater, the neophyte devotees, they cater to these material desires, even at the cost of their bhakti process. Why? Because it is not spontaneous, our devotion is not spontaneous. So at the cost of bhakti is the real business actually. This human body has been given to practice bhakti and to increase our surrender to Krishna. But because we have been here in this material world for so very long, it is our, we are ingrained. We are like, we have this natural, not natural, conditioned tendency to always cater to our, material desires, always, most of the time. And so therefore we don't chant, we don't, we always give second priority to Guru Maharaj's service. We say, okay, this can be done, So this is not a symptom of spontaneous bhakti. Spontaneous bhakti means come what may, my Guru Maharaj's service stands as the only priority for me. So that is very spontaneous bhakti. That is our goal, that is our prayojan. But since we are not there, and it is very scientific, so therefore Bhagavan says that Bhagavan does not say that if you are not having a spontaneous bhakti, then you are doomed. No, because it is a science. So Bhagavan says, as until and unless you reach that spot, you practice the scientific Vedhi bhakti. The Vedhi bhakti mein thoda sa we have to push ourselves. We really have to push ourselves. Otherwise, how will you follow rules and regulation? We have to push ourselves in complete finishing our rounds. And we have to push ourselves to give, to attend to Guru Maharaj service. We have really got to push ourselves. But in spontaneous bhakti, there is no such pushing. It is like our real nature. Um, and it's ahetuki means it is unmotivated. Unmotivated in the sense there is no motive. There is no motive. Motive means no desire other than desiring for service of Krishna, other than desiring serving Guru Maharaj. Actually, ideally, this other than serving Guru Maharaj, there is no other motive. Because remember, bypassing Guru Maharaj will immediately defeat Ahetuki. If one bypasses his Guru Maharaj and wants to serve Krishna, then that will not be counted as Ahetuki Bhakti. He is using his own version of Seva. And Apratirata means there has to be continuity. Every day, we must chant 16 rounds. गृह ठाको वने ठाको, चाहे सुख हो दुख हो, हमें अपने राउंड्स कंप्लीट करने चाहिए. जितने भी गुरु महाराज ने बोले हैं, we must complete them. We must complete our seva, attend to our sevas without fail, whether we are sukhi or dukhi. Sukh or dukh ko we should understand them as states of mind and not let them disturb us. ठीक है प्रभु जी.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare
Are you
Krishna.
satisfied?
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
तो ठीक है.
ठीक है प्रभु.
Thank you everyone. Please bless me. Even though I'm speaking such big words, I know where I stand. So please bless me. I have seen that blessings of devotees definitely really help. And this is Bhakti Yoga means it's Kripa Siddhi, blessings of devotees definitely is the key. And so with that note, I'll stop here, conclude here. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
जय
Jagat Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय
Jai Patit Pavan Shripad Maharaj ki jai.
जय
Anand Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Thank you very, very much. Hare Krishna.
जय. His Grace Srikant Prabhu ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you all the devotees for joining. We will join. We'll meet tomorrow. Hare Krishna.